all you have to do is believe, and keep your faith and train hard and work hard, and anything is possible. The assessment to the fight, Brandon Adams fought a tremendous fight. Styles make matchups. He came out boxing. Nobody expected him to last this long. He took some punishment. I worked. He had a different style than I definitely expected. I made my adjustments, and we got the W. But overall, I want to stay active. I want to continue to keep fighting and training. That way I can get sharper and better. And we only gonna get stronger from here. And thanks to my team, man, we did it.
Want to open up for questions? All right, now we're going to open it up to the media for questions. If you have a question for the world champion, by all means.
Right here, right down front, right here. Yeah. You got to shout the question out.
I got it. Guys, you got to all sit down.
Hold on, wait a minute. Before you go ahead and ask the question, Matt Donovan from Showtime will have the mic and we'll pass it to you.
Hey, Jermall, you had an amazing fight today, man. You did everything you said you were going to do. And then at the end of the fight, man, we saw these tears coming from your eyes, man. What did those tears mean to you after that fight?
It was like a tear of joy, It felt good when you really did it, when you really work hard for something. And that's something I did tonight. I worked hard all camp, to make the adjustments that I made. It was it was an amazing fight, an entertaining fight, something the fans could love, something they could always come back to Houston and say, Jermall Charlo, he fought hard, and that's what I did tonight.
Right here, front and center, Valencia King with Real Talk Sports. You mentioned your team and thanking them. Talk to me about how they've been able to lift you up throughout the journey of getting to this win tonight.
My team, we prayed together, we stayed together, we stayed strong. You seen all the controversies, stuff going on with, the WBC and things changing, and you just never let nothing distract you. You keep going. Of course, I wanted to knock him out. That's what I do. That's what we all, train hard for, but I didn't get the knockout, but it was an entertaining fight. My brother gave me an A. I'm cool with that. Let's have fun. Earl, thank you, baby.
Hey, Ma, you had a great performance today. So what do you have to do to get the Canelo Triple G fight? Because it seemed like he ducked you. They just franchise tagged him. So I feel like, what do you got to do to get this fight, man? You've been asking for the fight for a long time. You've been beating these guys that's in front of you. Canelo say he want to fight the best fighters. Triple G said they want to fight the best fighters. But it seems like they don't want no work with Jermall Charlo. What you got to do to get this fight made?
Man, that's the great question, but look. In order for me to get this fight with Canelo, I'm going to need all my fans, all the Lions Only team to vouch for me. We all got to just put in that word and, keep putting in work. Canelo got to fight me sooner or later. He cannot retire without fighting me. I'm one of the best out there, 29-0, 21 knockouts. He got to fight me sooner or later. In order to fight Canelo, I probably got to go to Dallas. What's up, Earl?
Errol Spence, new media member, ladies and gentlemen, as well. So
my brother.
I love you, Daddy.
I love you too, baby. Yeah, we did it. Usa, he wasn't explosive. He moved a lot. He ran a lot. He took a lot of punishment. He won a contender. He was a contender champion. He had, he trained hard to fight me. You know what? Wasn't nothing. But look, I made the adjustments. I ain't stopping, something y'all used to seeing. But styles make matchups. You stick and move. That's the part of boxing. I want to fight. No excuses, man. No excuses. We only train hard. We only get better from here.
Hey, Jermall, can you talk about when you hurt your hand, if you know when you did it, and how it affected you for the fight?
It was in the early part of the fight, maybe the second round. I threw a nice short shot, and I hit him with a left hook, and tried to follow with an uppercut, 2 punches back to back. And that's just when I noticed that my hand was feeling a little weird. But man, I fought through it. That's what champions do. I fought through it. I jab a lot. That's what I do. They can't stop the jab. So I kept jabbing. Every time I jab, I just bit down. They hurt it. You got to bite down. This is sport of boxing, baby.
Mr. Charlo, how good did it feel to fight in front of your home crowd being back in Houston?
Man, it felt so good fighting in front of the home crowd, man. Like, we at home, man, you know, family, friends, fans. We turn fans into family. Friends is family, everybody, you know, we just having a good time, man. And, man, one of the best fights, one of the most funnest fights I've ever had.
Jermall, Theo Gervais with 102.5 FM. 29 wins now. How are you a different fighter from that first win to the 29th win today?
I'm only learning. I'm only getting smarter. I'm only getting faster. God has blessed me with the talent that I'm using. I'm using my gift. I'm ready to have fun. Camp was amazing, but it's time to have fun, baby. And sooner or later, we're going to fight Canelo. We're going to get those big fights that y'all asking for, and we're going to do it right here in Houston.
Jermall, how you doing tonight, brother? You look very good out there. Stevie Ray.
Jermall.
Jermall. Stevie Ray, KCOH Radio. Your adjustments to a man much smaller than you or shorter than you. How was Ronnie giving you advice on that?
Ronnie Shields is amazing. He told me to stick to the jab. I tell him the jab. Let me throw something else. This jab hurting right now. You know, I had to make adjustments. You know, like I've never fought with a hurt hand before, ever. You know, in the gym, you know, you might hurt it, but you gotta fight through it. It was just something I done. Hey, adversity is everything. I had fun in the fight. Great time of boxing. You know, Jay got me fresh. You know, we're ready to go have fun, man.
Hey, Jermall, how did that Zero thing come together? How did you get him to come out with you?
Zero is one of the legends in Houston. I appreciate Zero for coming out, you know, making the city stand up with me. It was, you know, it was a great night of boxing. Good question.
Jermall, congrats on the win. Is there any way we're going to see a lines-only show, both of y'all main evented in Vegas or LA anytime soon?
Real soon, you know, we all gonna fight again. Me, my brother Earl Spence, we all gonna headline the triple header real soon. Y'all just keep it locked. You know, it's in the making, baby. It's in the making.
And now that you got that strap and you're the official champion, when you come to Jermall and put up 50, 60 thou just like your man Earl did earlier this year in March against Mikey.
It's really not about the crowd. You know, we could have fought in front of one person. I still was gonna fight hard. You know, we could have fought in front of 1,000, 100,000 people. It don't matter. You know, we fought in front of the world tonight, and I got the dub, WBC champion, solidified. You know what I'm saying? Each time I stand up, we did it. You know, we back at it. We're gonna just keep fighting and keep winning, man. That's all it's about right now.
Jody Giles with the Houston Defender, Houston's leading black information source. With you two, both of y'all fighting and coming up in a family of fighters, how has that helped you become the fighter that you are today and in the position that you are in today?
To be honest with you, speaking of family, I got to thank my wife. You know, she kept me grounded all camp. You know, I don't got to have a maid or cook, nobody to cook for me, nobody to clean up. You know, I got that. Somebody solid. So, like, you know, that's what it's all about. We got to keep it grounded. You know what I mean? Everything 100. Camp was amazing. All my friends, all my family, everybody you see, we grind every day. You see these same people, we train together, we grind together, we pray together, we still together. We're going to continue to be undefeated.
Tim, you want Ronnie to make a statement? Also, I'd be remiss about giving the floor to Ronnie Shields, who is a phenomenal trainer in the corner, Jermall Charlo. Ronnie, give us your thoughts on tonight's performance with the victory with your team over Brendan Adams.
First of all, I want to thank everybody for coming out. I mean, the guys really showed out. You really showed out for Jermall, and he really appreciated that. You know, of course, we wanted to get the knockout, but he just wanted to put on a great show. But when he hurt his hand in the second round, I just had to put him on the outside to let him just win the fight. You know, and we worry about it, knockouts later. But we still want the big fights. Canelo, Triple G, come on, let's do this.
Valencia King, Real Talk Sports right here in the front. Ronnie, what does it say to you about Charlo that he just won and he's still saying, I'm going to keep getting better, I'm going to keep getting better, I'm going to keep getting better? What does that say about him?
Well, you know, it says that he wants to continue to hone his craft. You know, you can never stop learning in this sport. So, you know, the more he wants to learn, the more we have to keep teaching him. So, you know, but styles make fights. You know, we want to give Brandon Adams, a great big up because he came to fight. And that's what we wanted. That's what we need. We need people to come here to fight. If he'd have knocked him out in the first round, people would have called him a bum. But Brandon Adams is a really, really top-notch middleweight, and Jermall took care of business.
And just to follow up, you see the light in his eyes on the daily. What is it like to know that he's inspiring the next generation of boxing?
Oh, you know what? I mean, he's doing that because, you know, all the young guys in the gym, they look up to him. You know, they see that. And, you know, and he just continues to grind hard, and they see that's what it takes.
Peter, you good? Any more questions for the champion?
Jermall, first of all, congratulations on the victory in front of your home fans. Beautiful crowd here in Houston. Came out to support you. You mentioned Canelo, you mentioned Triple G. It's no secret you're ducking nobody. You want the biggest fights. There's also another guy fought tonight, Demetrius Andrews, somebody that, you know, you guys have had some history going back and forth. How do you see that fight play out? Because I think that's a very makeable fight and a very entertaining fight for you and for the fans of Houston.
You heard it. Styles make matchups, you know. Man, I want to fight whoever. They got the belt. Let's unify. I'm the WBC champ. I can make some moves now. You know what I mean? Canelo don't want to fight, so we gonna have to do something. He with the what's this group? Dazzin, the Zone, whatever they call. They confused. My manager gonna work it out. We gonna make the best things happen. You know. Sooner or later, you guys will get a chance to see this the real deal. Like I'm not dodging nobody. I'm here to fight, man. That's what we do, man. We here to fight.
Jermall, do you get a sense that your hand is hurt bad enough where you're going to be out for a while, or you're not sure?
Nah, man. Nah, I'm finna go out. You did. You know what I mean? We ain't worried about this, man. Look, it's all right. I'm a soldier, man. We good. Except, you know. They told me the only thing separate. Yeah, I got you, bro. They don't give it. They don't care. Look, my brother, right? You know what separate a warrior and a soldier is that a warrior can fight through adversity and he can fight through the pain. A soldier can't. I'm a warrior. That's what I did tonight. I fought hard. I ain't worried about the pain. I went 12 rounds. You know what I mean? Count was good. It is what it is.
Also, just so you know, I know that more media members have made their way here. The official attendance for tonight, 6,408, a complete sellout. Jermall, you saw this, you had the vision, and I want to ask a question. When you walked out, you felt that sold-out crowd. How much did that feel? How good did that feel?
Man, they could have put it at, you know, a bigger arena. They still would have sold out. You know, it was a great night of boxing in the city of Houston. It felt good to see everybody come out and support. They finally get a chance to see boxing in the city. And we need it. We need to keep fighting in the city of Houston. Lions Only Promotions about to do something major, and we're gonna do it right here in our city. Thanks to my twin brother, we finna make it happen. We did this and we gonna keep doing it. We legends in the city, and it's for real.
Jermall, you wanna say a couple of comments? Also, just for those of you that have been living under a rock, Jermall and Jermall 2-0 for this week. Jermall the victory on Sunday in Vegas. Tonight, Jermall the victory. Let's give them both a round of applause.
I want to say, like, congratulations majorly to my twin brother. He did an amazing job tonight. I got a chance to get in there and see him fight 12 rounds, not just get the knockout. It's amazing to see all of these press that came out in Houston, you know. It's also amazing to see that they got a few people in the press that supposedly rock with us, like, you know, that's been with us for a very, very long time, following our career. And, you know, like this lady right here, her name is Rachel, you know, to turn around and do an interview and have so much hate for the Charlos. All we want to do is come in boxing, put on shows, and keep in a, she obviously and just keep boxing and just keep, tuning out these negative people, turning them into positive people. You know, they say the Charlos don't really know much about it. Anyways, they say we're not happy or comfortable with our stuff. They don't like that.
I'm trying.
My brother came in, obviously they took the mics off. They cut it back on, they cut it back on. Oh well. Listen, they tend to talk so negative about me and my brother, but all we want is the top fighters. All we want is to be thoroughbred champions that we are. We studs, and a lot of these guys not, so they can't withstand some of the power, some of the speed and the pain that we give. So then you got a lot of people that go back, they try to make up these things about us. And I see a few of them in the crowd, like I just pointed one of them out. At the end of the day, we give our all, and this is our lifestyle. We're not here to make up a lifestyle. This is what it really is. So if for whoever want to really answer a question, if you want to think that we're uncomfortable in our skin, you got the wrong individuals, all right? We are Lions Only. We created Lions Only. We mean what we say. We mean, and we stand by Lions Only just like we made this up. We're going to ride with it. We're going to ride with it till the day we die. Lions Only for life, and we represent Houston boxing. We're going to turn up every time we come to the city, and anytime we around the world supporting each other in the sport of boxing, we're going to give it our all. Plain and simple. My brother's trying tonight. And for ones that think that we don't know our own skin, yes, we do. We know where we at. Go listen to your own interviews.
Hey, Jermall, can you talk about Brandon Adams' toughness? He took some really good shots from you tonight. Can you talk about how he was able to hang in there until the end of the fight?
Repeat that.
What did you think of Brandon Adams' toughness and how he was able to take your shots tonight all the way until the end of the fight?
Oh, he was tough. It's like he trained to, take punches or something. He took some shots. He was tough, man. Like, he was strong, like he had a chin. I mean, he was a tough guy. I mean, I fought hard. He made some great adjustments. Great opponent.
Now, we also have Brandon Adams here to answer questions as well if you have questions for the challenger.
I have one question for Jermall. Hey, Jermall, how does it feel? You remember 10 years ago, you were fighting in the bull ring outside off Alameda Genoa in front of 500 people for a few $100s. We all came up in the gym together. Nobody knew how good you would become, and now you're a world champion from the hometown. When 10 years ago, we were fighting in front of 200 people in the bull ring. It's amazing.
It only get better. You see the support. The support is real. Houston support us. Obviously they see that we can continue to keep grinding. You know what I'm saying? Like, WBC champion of the world. He had a chance to beat me tonight. I was the better man. I had a better game plan. It's part of boxing. You see the support is real, and I see the growth. So I want to just thank my team for it.
All right, Jermall, you guys have had a very busy week. Congratulations to Jermall Charlo.